悪いな、クリムジョ。
Okay, you're listening to the AK Mindset. Please beware of spoilers for shows such as One Piece, Bleach, Naruto, My Hero Academia, Haikyuu, and others. If you're not caught up with the manga yet, we advise you to listen carefully, and we hope you enjoy the show.
The AK Mindset.
Yo guys, it's your boy Ed from the AK Mindset, back again with another cordon for you. We're excited for this one, as always. And today with me we have...
Hey, it's Joe, and we're back here again, Anime Awards. Last year, when I wasn't a part of this great pot, I wasn't here to really be involved in this, but this year, man's ready to just be prepared for a fire episode.
Of course. And we also have today with us, Daniel.
Yo, what's going on, people? Episode 8, I believe, talking Crunchyroll and a bunch of other stuff. So, hope you guys are ready for the episode.
Yes, hope you're ready. We talked about Crunchyroll Awards last time. We're doing it again this time. It's always a fun time seeing what Crunchyroll does and what they do with the awards. But a few updates for the podcast and a whole scheduling with YouTube as well. We're going to be trying to actually have a construct way of giving you guys videos and podcasts. We're trying to put out more podcasts at least once a month. Might do more stuff on YouTube as well, giving you more unfiltered videos, or at least bi-weekly. Just expect more content from us. More scheduling. Keeping it to what we know how to do best, giving you great quality, having a great time talking this anime stuff, bro. So I hope you look forward to it, and welcome to the pod.
Yes.
I said, let them know. We're going to be hitting different soon. Watch us level up. They're not ready for it.
Of course. At all.
They're not ready.
So news. Not much news this week at the time of recording, but we did have Demon Slayer Season 2 being announced, even though neither of us have seen the Demon Train movie. So that's something to look forward to.
Bro,
they're going to bring out anime before you watch that movie, bro.
If they do, I'll switch, I swear, because I remember waiting. How long did I wait? I waited I felt like 2 years for the My Hero movie. 2 years.
And it was trash.
Nah, no, please. And it wasn't good.
Stampede
as well. What are they doing?
It just takes ages for them to bring it out. I mean, it's going to come out in America first as well before it even comes to us, I think. So it's just annoying, really. Annoying.
I'm tired. I need them to be able to...
every single time it's Demon Slayer movie, it's they're bringing it out. It's no, they just broke another award for your information. I was what? Why are you gonna do? Why are you doing me this like this? I'm excited for the news and you're just telling me, they broke another award. Of course they did. I need the movie now, please.
That's why I haven't been listening to any updates regarding that movie, because I want it to be a surprise. I'm fully expecting to wait 10 years until I'm able to see this. I'm expecting to have a family, kids, and then find out, did you hear Demon Slayer movie came out? It's a madness.
This was the hype.
Trust me, man. They're trying to kill me out here, man. I'll try to be patient.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, did you guys watch the trailer, or did you have any thoughts? It's the entertainment arc, Red Light District, I believe. It looked pretty cool from what I saw. We were focusing on...
My flamboyant king is about to shine.
Wait, have you read it?
It's about to shine. I read a bit of it.
Oh, I see.
But I had to stop myself because the anime was just...
You see it, man. You're not supposed to read it.
You know how long I've read it, bro?
You read it as well, Rajal. You told me.
I know I read it.
You can't even... This man here.
But I expect better from you guys. I expect you guys.
I haven't read it. I'm still pure.
No.
Oh, lucky you, Daniel, man. I was let me just sneak peek on what is gonna... I was okay, this is just too good. And it's gonna go crazy. I knew it was gonna go crazy in anime. My flamboyant king is gonna do his bit. I can't wait for it. Demon Slayer is probably gonna cement himself as one of the greatest, anime-wise, one of the greatest. I can't even argue it anymore. People's it's too new, it's too close. It's just, if they keep hitting it out of the park, it's kind of gonna be hard to argue. You can be angry if you want, but it's here to stay. I'm sorry.
Nice and simple.
We'll see. We'll see.
But moving on, we also saw that earlier this month, the voice actor for Gon was teasing a new Hunter x Hunter project. And while some thought it was the anime coming back, it wasn't. It was a new escape room game that is coming out for the PC. So, any thoughts on that disappointment if you were expecting the anime? But it's just a game.
Vexed. Can't lie. I found out about this like 2 minutes ago and I'm still vexed. Why would you say big project and tell me it's a game, escape room? Especially for Hunter x Hunter, you know how people like want it. They've been craving it for like how many years?
The fan base.
And you tell you, oh, it's a game.
Teasing the fan base.
They better pull like a Kubo and bring Bleach back, like how you brought Bleach back and bring Hunter x Hunter back, man. I want 2022 out of nowhere, just bring it out. Then that's the only reason I'm going to forgive you for this nonsense.
You mean the anime or the manga? Because the anime is not too like far off from where the manga is.
Manga is not. I need to see Hisoka doing something.
He's been
Even
missing.
if it's like 10 episodes, please, I need to fill in my addiction for this series with something.
You
I'm
better
not
go
reading
to
the
rehab, my
novels
guy.
for the manga, so I don't even care about the manga right now. But I do care because you need more manga to make more anime. But I'm not reading the novel, so I'm just patiently waiting for the anime.
See, that's why I'm happy. That's why I'm happy I didn't invest my time into that show like that. I love the anime. Obviously, it was incredible, top tier. Has some of my favorite episodes and arcs in anime history for me personally. But I just know the disappointment that I've seen in other people for how they've been treated regarding the manga. I'm happy that my heart is not. I didn't give them my heart to break. I'm happy. Man's here saying comfy, no depression. If it comes out, it comes out. If it doesn't, I'm still living a happy life.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
No, it's annoying for me.
Nah, me.
Because when I watch this, like, yo, this is the greatest. I mean, your new arc is my favorite personally over Kamara, but this is one of the greatest anime of all time. I just need to finish it. Then it's not finishing. How can I put it at number one when it's not finished? It's like the same as Vagabond,
It's true.
which is annoying. How am I putting it at number one when you're not finished? This is why Attack on Titan is taking over your place. Please come back, Hunter x Hunter.
You could
please.
argue it finishes after the election arc. You mean like Gon's story? Because like if you think about it, he set out to look for his dad, and then he found his dad.
I found him.
Now he's got no Nen as well. So I guess now we're moving on to Kurapika. So like that could be like an extra side story, but in reality it's not. But we could say it ended after Gon. But yeah, he's not coming back. He's not finishing that thing.
Fam, and it's
definitely
painful
not.
because you hear what's happening with that manga as well. You're hearing great things, you're hearing great fights, you're getting great characters that have not been introduced yet. So you can tell how people are just pissed because it can get better. I know it's impossible for like stuff like Hunter x Hunter and Attack on Titan to get better, but they can. But with Hunter x Hunter, it's just not gonna happen. I feel in my lifetime anyway. Put my grandkids. It's gonna be. I'm pissed.
Wow.
If it's not in your lifetime, it's definitely not in your grandkids.
That man should give it to someone else, please.
He's refused.
I don't even care if it does go from like a S tier to like an A tier. Just give it to someone else. You're clearly not invested in it, and let's move on, bro.
Okay, so Crunchyroll Awards were yesterday, and we had the results. But before we discuss those, does anyone want to discuss the winter shows that they're watching this season, or do you want to go straight into it?
We can talk about the winter shows. Well, actually, I'm not a seasonal watcher like that, but I can talk about shows I'm watching at the moment.
You mentioned AOT, isn't it?
Sorry?
You mentioned AOT, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think that's just on the league. Oh, everyone's watching that. I mean, it's stupid if you know.
It's true.
Yeah, the controversial, amazing Attack on Titan. I mean, personally, I think it's just no contest when it comes to like greatest anime of all time for me personally. Attack on Titan just hits it off the park, I think, personally. But
this season has been exceptional. Although last episode broke my heart when I saw Historia, man. She looked depressed, man.
Sad times.
I'm telling you, Attack on Titan
Sad
is like an emotional roller coaster.
You know,
I'm
you have to
excited to
sing
see
your pain away.
in the Colossal Titan. Then I'm seeing my potato guy.
In general, this winter season's been hitting.
Bro, Aaron been tweaking. When he grip stop punch, I was like, yo, you acting different today.
My goat, the 360 that man did. Oh, I mean, from one of the most annoying protagonists in like season 1 and 2, then season 3 and 4, I'm like, yep, that's my man. That's my guy. That's my guy. He's top one. Crazy. He's different.
Yeah,
He's
I was
different.
creasing because the way he was like, yo, you can't do anything to me. I'm just chilling. But don't make me angry because I'll transform right now. Man started making the electric sparks. I was like, oh, you wildin'. You are wildin'. You saw that face sparks come up on his eyes and I was like, whoa, is he actually going to transform? He didn't, but Hans was just like, oh, I'm shook now. I got to run away.
Aaron's amazing.
But if no one else has any other shows that they want to mention, let's discuss the 2021 Crunchyroll Anime Awards. And before we begin, did anyone see the results?
Let me quickly do a couple shout-outs.
Okay.
Let me quickly do a couple shout-outs, real quick. I feel like Wonder Egg Parity needs some loving for especially surprise anime series of the season. And this is probably one of the big reasons why this, bro, it's so fire. And especially why this winter season has been so... everybody's been saying is the most stacked winter season, and I have to agree with shows like Jobless Reincarnation, Beastar hitting differently, Promised Neverland. Even though the writers have been doing some sus things, but it's still good. Like the content is still enjoyable. What else? I even enjoyed the comedy from that Dungeon series. I think it's called something like The Dungeon Only I Can Enter. That is very funny. I can't lie. Like story-wise, is super dead, very mid. Nothing. You don't need any intelligence. There's no wokeness in it. But it's so funny. Like it would have you just bending over. Romance, Hiromier. Oh my days, I'm dead.
Yes,
you saved me on the last one though.
Premium romance, best couple, easily from 2021.
Goals right there, goals. And the last one I'll talk about is the Saiyan volleyball. Oh my days, that series, apart from the way that all the man them be blushing for no reason, which is very weird for me, because there's random times you don't need to be blushing. There's actually zero need for blushing.
Maybe looking different in them volleyball shorts, you know. I might be packing a little bit more cake than usual.
Relax! Relax!
Oh, you know the ones, that's a peachy and that.
You know them ones there?
I see them, they've been on the squat rack.
Flash a bit of belly button when he's doing the spike, you know?
Oh my god.
Man, them being distracted on the other side. That's how they win. They distract you. Now you're trying to spike, you're trying to serve the ball. You're distracted. You're like, what? And you miss. And you lose.
Facts.
I'm finished.
Yeah, that show is wild. But it's very good though. But winter anime has been stacked this season. Man's been loving it.
Yeah, we've been eating good, can't lie.
Definitely. Man's fat right now. Fat on that winter goodness.
Funny. But yes, winter discussion over. 2021 Anime Awards. So before, did anyone see the results, or are we all going in blind? Apart from me,
I'm going in blind, but I just heard that people are generally happy about it, which is surprising for Crunchyroll, because they always pick like one anime and like give it everything. But I think from what I heard anyway, people are generally happy. So I'm looking forward to the results. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, likewise, man's going in blind. You know, I'm that guy. I don't want to be spoiled on anything most of the time. So I'm happy to get my real-time reaction to some of these, and hopefully it's not some stupidness. That's what I'm hoping for.
Okay, so first category that we have is best character design, and the nominees for this one was Toilet Bound Hanako, Keep Your Hands Off Aizokun, Great Pretender, B&A, Brand New Animal, Tower of God, and Yasha Hime, Princess Half Demon, the Inuyasha sequel. So before I say the result, who do you think won that one?
Probably Great Pretender actually. I like the character. Actually, yeah, Great Pretender. Can't think of anything else.
Likewise, I was thinking for just the innovation regarding the Great Pretender in that series, and the way they were able to use color and lighting, and the visuals on that series was banging. So everything else that I watched that you mentioned, I've seen that kind of art design. I've seen that kind of art technique. It's not something very like unique. So for me personally, Great Pretender, I wouldn't be surprised if it was something else though. Like it wouldn't surprise me too much.
Okay, I think the only one that I would have thought can win is Keep Your Hands Off Aizoken, because that series was quite unique with what they were trying to do.
Oh, yeah, it was different. I expect them to read a lot of. Actually, I don't know. It might be underrated, but it was different. It was a different feeling from what anime normally is. So they might win some stuff, because actually I think that might win it now. Now you mentioned it.
Yeah, but the winner was Toilet Bound Hanako-kun.
Oh wow!
Do you know I lied? Yeah, do you know I actually lied? That series was, bro, I don't know, maybe I blanked out or something, but no, the art style in that whole series. And how I remember early on, Edgar, I told you about the art style.
Yeah, we watched one episode.
It's so unique, bro. It's so fire. Like, I don't know why I blanked out and was thinking straight Great Pretender. Toilet Bound Hanuku was different.
Oh, I didn't watch it, so I can't say much. But I didn't think that much people watched it. But I'm glad it's getting love. So.
Yeah, I mean, I've already seen one episode, but the one episode I saw was solid. And like, I guess if I'm talking about character design, I'd say the characters were designed pretty well. I mean, I like the art style. It was different, like Rajel was mentioning before. So I'm not mad at it winning. Although I didn't really have that much stock in this category. I didn't really care that much deeply. So it's not that deep. But this next category,
I just went for the most popular one. Like, I just went for the most popular one, Great Pretender.
I see. Would you argue Tower of God is more popular than Great Pretender?
Yeah, because Great Pretender wasn't talked about that much. I can't lie. Because apart from us, which obviously enjoyed it, I was talking about it outside, like Great Pretender, or you watching Netflix anime, I'm like, stop, please. Netflix, like Great Pretender is like one of the best anime from last year. Netflix anime. I don't even know where that came from. Netflix anime is a bad thing now? Excuse me? What?
I haven't really seen any bad Netflix anime.
With that one.
At least none that I know of.
Maybe it's just that few people, but I was like, wait, you're making fun of Netflix anime? I'm confused. These are just normal anime. It gets put. 7 Deadly Sins is on Netflix.
It is indeed.
Was Netflix anime. But yeah, I think Tower of God, because a lot of people are talking about it because they're obviously one of the pioneers of webtoons anime. So yeah, I think it might be more popular.
Okay.
I definitely think it's more popular. But
I think I'd agree with you guys.
Regarding everything you just said.
Because it did blow up, even though they did like 79 chapters in 12 episodes, which is egregious, but I'm not even gonna go into that.
God of High School.
That was even more egregious. That's why I didn't even get nominated.
Why are they rushing it? Just leave Solo Leveling alone, bro. Leave that show. Leave it.
I don't even think it's gonna get an anime, if I'm being honest.
Good.
Because I don't think
put like 100 episodes in one. I bet like the whole first season they're gonna put in like one anime season.
Solo Leveling.
Oh,
don't touch that.
It deserves the anime though.
It deserves, but not Crunchyroll originals.
Yeah, because
from the
production team on that thing,
original
they're not good.
for a Netflix original.
No, Crunchyroll original.
Yeah, I don't think they're not ready to do something like that justice.
No.
Because the animation would have to be a point for like
And
all the fight scenes.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, you need to give it to Mappa, because Mappa is just, my mind now, one of the greatest studios.
Yeah, Mappa are serious candidates.
Not
serious
like,
candidates.
Not the directors from Crunchyroll originals. No.
If you have like Toho Animation on the production committee, then I think it'd be solid. Because they're the ones who are doing it for Jujutsu Kaisen, and like they do My Hero 2, and they're both solid. So
yeah. I mean, Jujutsu Kaisen has been crazy, but yeah.
Yeah, it has been. Our next category, Best Animation. So in this one we had Keep Your Hands Off Aizoken again, Princess Connect Redive, ain't heard of that show, Great Pretender,
No idea.
The God of High School, mid, Apari Raman shouldn't be there, and B-Stars
Animation.
for Best Animation.
God of High School should win, but I don't think they're going to give God of High School anything. Because the rage, even
I doubt they give it.
Because the animation was beautiful. But they might give it to that, what's it called? The unique one. I forgot.
Keep your hands off Aizoken.
Yeah, because visually I enjoyed it. I can't lie. I want Great Pretender to win, but I think they're going to give it to that But technically, God of High School should win, but they're not giving that. They shouldn't give that show any awards, to be fair.
Okay. How about I ask this question? So, what was your favorite animated scene from God of High School?
From God of High School, probably when he was fighting. Basically, when they were still doing in tournaments before they went God mode.
Is this when he was fighting Park Calippo or Park Handai? Is that his name?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
When she was fighting the wrestler as well, just for some reason, just the fluidity was just amazing. She was going top rope, doing some WWE stuff. I was just enjoying it visually, and it was good at that point before they, yeah.
Yeah, I think my favorite.
None of the fights were bad.
Then the baseball guys, baseball back guy as well. The baseball back guy when he was fighting. Then that was good.
Yeah, they all had good choreography. I think the scene I liked was the one where he's fighting Parky Lippo, and then they got that homeless don in the background, and he's got the ensemble, and they're playing the music. And I think that animation was pretty good. But with Great Pretender, I don't really think there was that many standout, flashy animation scenes, but like it was pretty consistent throughout. I think the most noteworthy scene I remember is like when they're in the planes and how they're flying in the races.
Well, Great Pretender was more like character driven. I don't think they focused too much. And the animation was amazing, obviously, but I think they focused more on the characters more than
not as action based.
Like actually doing a good job and developing the characters and not make explosion. Let's put 70 chapters.
Yeah, the visuals were more to enhance the story and bring like more emotion and vigor and feeling to the characters, rather than to be something that you be like, oh wow, what did I just see? Oh, that's crazy. You know what I mean? It was more, it was subtle greatness, and like Daniel said, it was consistent.
True.
Yes.
Yep.
And the characters were more expressive. That was like what I'd say the animation. That's why it should have been nominated, because you know with Abby when she's doing her crazy antics, like you can see like when she's moving her face, that's like it didn't look awkward.
Well.
And then Beastars, I mean that's like the only CGI anime that I've actually liked, so I think it should win.
I was surprised it was even CGI when I found out. I was like, wait, what? This looks pretty good.
It's very clean,
very smooth.
It is nice, man. Beastars and the people who work on that whole team, they're doing God's work.
But Rajal, who did you say you think is gonna win this category?
Me personally, I would pick. It would be between Beastars and probably The Great Pretender. I think Jujutsu Kaisen might get it, but then I know that it's probably going to get a way bigger award.
It wasn't even nominated.
Something else.
I was about to say,
you know how people vote.
Why is that nominated?
That's something we need to discuss after. It wasn't nominated, no.
Bro, you see, it was so in my mind. I'm thinking that's the one that is definitely nominated. Like it cannot not be nominated. That's crazy.
That's
Are you mad for it not to be nominated?
Listen, Crunchyroll, the nominations was very higgy in some categories.
I'm very confused. But it's nominated for other stuff as well, so you can't say because of the episode count.
Yes, so that's very strange.
But that's one of the shoehorned to be the anime of the year alongside Great Pretender, but it's not nominated for. I'm confused, bro. They probably want something else to win, I'm thinking, because it doesn't make any sense not to nominate. Because it was so smooth, it was probably the best there. But I said God of High School. Actually, no, they shouldn't. The unique one, Inuzuka something.
Okay, so Rajal has Beastars and Great Pretender, and Ed has...
Yeah, I would say Inuzuka as well, man.
Keep Your Hands Off Aizoken. So both of you are going with that. And both of you are correct. Yes, it did win.
It was too unique, bro. It was different, and it was good different.
Hey, let's go.
I mean, I only watched like about 3 episodes, but I really do. I like what they were doing. It was very adventurous and educational too. Like you get an idea of what goes into making an anime.
Yeah, the animation was just the storytelling was good with the animation. I think that's why I think it's set to win. Yeah, I'm fine with that. No complaints yet.
Yes, so far so good. No eye-raising, no eyebrow-raising choices so far. All right, best fight scene. Oh yeah, that's actually an X that they didn't nominate JJK. Okay, best fight scene. So the nominations. So My Hero Season 4, Deku versus Overhaul. Satoru.
Oh, that's gonna win, isn't it? That's gonna win, isn't it?
Satoru Gojo versus Sukuna Jujutsu Kaisen.
Did not make sense. There was a better fight. Yeah, what are they doing with this nominations?
Jin Mori versus Jigal Take, God of High School.
Nah.
Bakoli versus Emperor Vector, Sword Art Online, Initiation, War of the Underworld Part 2. I ain't watched that, so.
I haven't watched that either.
Jin Mori versus Handei, God of High School. Why does that get 2 nominations? Okay.
But they can give. Oh my god.
Baller versus Master Akudama Drive. Joe, I'm trusting you to hail up this one so I can understand why it was nominated for best fight scene.
Oh, that fight, yeah, that fight was special. I had to do a little mini episode review on that whole episode. The emotion in that fight and the drama of that fight, and the animation, oh my days, and how it transitions from different scenes regarding like their location. Oh, it was magical. One of my favorite fights definitely of the that year, and I'm not really surprised that is on this list because it was definitely one of the most impactful emotionally and had big impact on the story and everything that was going on, because it was like they were fighting, but they were also their philosophy and ideology and way of thinking how life and the system of the world should be was clashing. It was such a big impactful fight, but it wasn't just hand to hand. It was mental. It was ideology and thought, and you know what I mean? Yeah, bro. You can hear by my voice how hyped I'm about
you
that
sold
fight.
that very well.
You can make a full podcast for that, guys.
You sold that very well. Very well.
It was magical, man.
Man said magical. I had to watch that.
So,
I definitely voted for it like twice.
okay, so thoughts on the choices for this category?
The fact that Kojo vs. Jugo didn't get nominated was stupid.
Agreed.
Kojo vs. Sakuna got nominated.
That wasn't even a fight. Like, it wasn't even like a fight, you know?
It was a tussle.
A skirmish.
They were legit bantering. Like it felt like a joke.
Exactly. Kojo was making him.
But they thought this joke was serious candidate.
The guy sat on him and you say it was a fight.
He was holding hands in the other one, so I don't know.
That's the least.
That's really true. Kojo's different, but it doesn't even matter, to be fair. My Hero Academia is winning this.
Yeah, but the thing,
if it doesn't win, I'll be surprised. I'll be happy with it. But to be fair, it was a good fight. You should. It was good. Let's not underestimate it. It was pretty good.
I enjoyed it, yeah, but it was so long ago as well, man.
My win is never in this list, so. But yeah.
Endeavor versus the High End should have been the fight nominated, not Deku versus Overhaul, in my opinion.
I agree with that. That fight was different,
bro. Like, that was way better.
The animations.
That was way better than.
Animations in this is confusing.
It's very higgy.
Overhaul versus Deku was good. Don't get me wrong, but like Daniel said, Endeavor did his thing.
Do you know what it feels like? It feels like they went on last minute and was like, raw, what were all the fights that were semi-trending? And let's just pick those for our nominees. That's how it feels.
It's random. Sakuna versus Gojo wasn't trending like that compared to the other one. They just did a randomized button. That's like, you know what? Let's put 5 different animes. And we just put...
Let's see what happens.
We put God of High School twice because, we made it. Then see what happens.
Yeah.
Just
like, looking at the list as well. Looking at the list, it really isn't the top fights of the year. Okay, apart from, for me personally, the Brawler versus Master fight, because that was just so impactful to the story. Some of these fights are not even impactful to the story, and didn't progress anything. Why are they on my list? Why are they there? Please, exactly. Yourself. Don't embarrass yourself.
Yeah, I can't talk on Sword Art Online because I don't watch that.
Crazy.
And
I need to watch that. He has been getting praise. Me and
I haven't seen the first season.
I've had a very complicated relationship in the past few years. One day started doing that iffy incest stuff. I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Incest?
But that was weird, bro. I was very uncomfortable with what they were trying to do. I was like, are they going to get together? It's like, no, obviously not. Why are you trying to tease it? But I enjoyed Gun Get Online personally, but I just got tired of Sword Art Online. But I need to get back into it. It's been getting praise and I need to give it a chance.
Fair enough. So the winner for this one was, as Ed said, My Hero. Deku versus Overhaul. So
Of course.
So let's talk about the fight then. What did we think about the fight in the anime? Because the only scene I remember
It was alright.
was when he was in the
It
sky.
was different from the manga. I liked it.
Yes, they did go a bit. They went a bit all out for it. It was alright.
I didn't expect them to put that much like animation into that fight. I can't lie to you. I mean, my big moment, like the climax of that arc for me, was what Shigaraki did to
Overhaul.
Overhaul. So I think that was just going to be like the big moment, like the music, the animation, the walk off, stuff like that. But no, they focused heavy on Deku versus even Mirio versus. God damn it.
Yeah, that was trash. I'm not gonna lie. It looked booty.
And that's the one I was expecting. They're gonna show my man off. His quirk is gonna be like, it's a perfect like tool to play with when it comes to animation. But nah, I think they just put all the eggs in one basket with Deku versus. But it was good. Let's not like, we're making it seem like it's a bad. I'm not sad, but the better.
It was good, man. But
It was good.
so long ago, man.
Endeavor versus High End was better, and I think Deku versus Overhaul. Maybe my memory's betraying me, but I really do remember it being in 2019, not 2020. So
Same.
that's
It
why
felt-
I'm
it feels so
that's why
long ago.
I'm that's why I'm not happy with it being on the 2020 list when it wasn't even aired in 2020. But it's part of the same season, so
shoehorned it into
I'm not gonna say anything.
My Academia needs to get one award. I bet this is the only award they get as well. That's what they do it for. Oh my god, it makes
Man,
sense.
it's a
They need My Hero Academia to get one award, and they put it in here. Oh my god.
All right, let's transition.
Politics. Nah, we don't want that here. Get that out of our anime world, man. We don't need that in the industry.
Oh, there's definitely politics in this award, but that's a discussion for
Definitely. That's
another day.
obvious.
So we're looking at romance now. Best couple, yeah. So nominees are Kaguya and Shirogane. Kaguya, Summer Love is War, Season 2. Legoshi and Haru Beastars.
Oh damn! Oh, wow. I forgot about that one too. I think it's gonna be hard, isn't it? Because there's another one that I think is gonna win.
From Inspector Kotoko Inawaga and Kuro Sakuragawa. From My Next Life as a Villainess, Katarina Klaus and Maria Campbell. From Rent a Girlfriend, Chizuru Mizuhara and Kazuya Kinoshita. And then from Tonikawa Nasa and Tsukasa. So who do you think's gonna win?
Tonikawa, I think. They were so cute.
See, I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. I don't know. Like, I only know two of these couples, and that's obviously Kaguya-sama and Legoshi and Haru. So, man's maybe because I'm uncultured like that and having diversified my series. But out of those two, I would. It's kind of tough because obviously Kaguya and Yuki, man, Shirogane, that's a power couple. Like
Definitely.
They won last year,
that's
man.
that's straight.
But I would say
That's the point. So we need some new blood.
the Tonikawa was. I don't know the names, but I'm not good with names like that. But I think it was such a good couple. It was surprising how good they were. But character-wise, obviously Kaguya and they just blew them out the water. But as a couple, I think they deserve it. But then Legoshi and Haru, then again, as individual characters, they're amazing. But as a couple,
They're awkward.
Yeah, it's a very weird relationship, I think. But
Well,
yeah.
Nasa
Well,
and
Kaguya is what I want to win, but I think Tonikawa should probably deserve it. Like, without my bias.
well, since it's best couple, then for me it's not even a question. Nasa and Tsukasa, because they're actually married, bruv. Like the whole show is basically about their married life.
Yeah, they
so,
did.
so like, who's gonna be a better couple than them? Like the other people, they're not even couples.
And they're cheating.
They're not
Guess they're
cheating, bruv.
You're not allowed to do them things, man.
Yeah, and the other ones, like, yeah, I mean, I didn't watch Rent a Girlfriend, so nothing to say about that.
There have not been like a cast of characters
Likewise.
that's annoyed me as Rent a Girlfriend. Oh my, yeah, no character in that show should be anything. All of them are annoying, or most of them.
Now, people like Chizuru, though. The girl.
Huh?
The people like the
The
girl.
girl, that's the black hair girl, right?
The brown
The main
hair?
character.
Yeah, the brown hair girl.
Yeah, I like her. But the guy, trash. Sorry, trash.
Hey,
This
he's on his
ex-girlfriend,
way. He's on his
trash.
way.
His friends,
Mammy.
trash.
His shoes, trash.
I'm sound like
Trash.
trash people in the anime, man.
His hair,
That's a trash. Trash.
The way he
speaks,
tries, the way he ties his shoelaces, trash.
Trash. Just a whole load of trash.
dirty character. That's the best way I can explain it. Just dirty, but yeah.
And the winner is.
Oh no, I'm watching that show.
What are you gonna watch? Rent a Girlfriend.
Might as well.
Yeah, I'm not watching it. I mean, I read the manga and I didn't like it, so I was like,
I think I'm gonna move to the manga. I want to know what happens. You know? But the character's just like frustrating. So let's hear who won.
it was Nasa and Tsukasa, Tonikawa. My
Guess as
boys, my agenda wins. I've been reading that series for a minute, so
Hey.
when you even got an anime adaptation, I was excited. So
They're so cute together. I'm sorry. It's a very quick marriage, but a good one.
yeah, the whole concept of the show is mad. Like, man sees her, and then forgive me,
Almost dies.
forgive
And,
me.
like, you
There's
know what?
fireworks outside. I don't know why.
That was really love at first sight.
The fireworks are celebrating this win as well. They're like, yes. The anime I wanted.
Is there like any sort of celebration in this like past week? Because I don't know why people are firing fireworks.
It's been quite on my end. Can't lie.
They stopped now, so I guess we'll just move on because that was very strange. But I think I'll do these next two categories quite quickly because I don't think we care about them like that. But it's best performance by voice actor, Japan and English. So for Japan,
Oh, Subaru.
we got Subaru's voice actor from Wave Listen to Me, Koda. From Toilet Bound Hanako, the guy who plays Hanako, Megumi Ogata, Gojo's actor, Yuichi Nakamura, Aizo-kun, Sayaka's voice actor, Mutsumi Tamura, and for Millionaire Detective, Kanbei's voice actor, Yusuke Onoki. Any comments?
Subaru or Gojo. Or Subaru.
I could argue for Kanbei, but yeah, the winner was Subaru. He did win. I think that was more of a popular thing because people don't really care about we're not like connoisseurs like that. Like none of us do sound in depth, so it's really like who sounds the best. So most people watch ReZero, so I don't have stock in
And the
this
emotions
one.
in his voice as well was just, I think for me. And to be fair, I didn't watch most of the other ones, so it was an easy choice.
Yeah, even if I watched most of, actually I can't even say I watched most. I watched 3 of the 5 shows, 6 shows even. But like, if you ask me who's the best voice actor, I couldn't really tell you or best performance. But like, anyway, now it's the English one. I don't think any of us really watch dubs like that. So this one I'll probably speed through too. So we have the.
I was waiting for what everyone else was saying, to be fair, just to fill in the gap for this one.
So we have Zeno Robinson as Hawks. Like, I didn't watch the My Hero. Actually, no, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't watch the dub for season 4, so I have no opinion.
I watched the video of it, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, I think he sounded alright as Hawks, but again, like, I think I only saw like a small scene, and it was probably when he was doing the Prominence burn. So like, again, I don't have much to go off of. And then Crispin Feeman as a character in Fate Grand Order. I can't say that word. I'm not gonna embarrass myself anymore. Laurent in Great Pretender, Aaron Phillips.
Oh.
I watched the dub for that. That one.
I watched the dub for that as well.
That one, I think I'll probably pick him. And then Tower of God, Johnny Young Bosch as Bam, Jonah Scott as Lugosi, and Iris as Echidna in ReZero season 2. I didn't watch the dub for season 4 ReZero. Like, I didn't even know it had a dub. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, ReZero. If I don't hear the Japanese sub before ReZero, I turn it off.
But yeah, I think like not really much for us to pick apart for this one. Like,
I think I might have voted for Hawks, but I kind of regret it now because Laurent. That's the one anime I watched in dub last year, and for some reason I didn't vote for that. But I'm guessing it's either Laurent or Subaru. But Subaru is the popular choice, I think. So Subaru.
Hey, no, Subaru was last category.
Sorry, Hawks. Sorry.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. The Hawks they're doing, and and I saw on the awards he's a brother, so I guess Black Power, more power to the people.
Yeah, he's black, and he's popular on Twitter as well. So
yeah, man had a whole speech. He was talking about like, oh yeah, I'm happy to represent the black anime fans, and then he's like,
my G.
It was really nice. It was wholesome. I was like, oh, you seem like a stand-up guy. So.
The only thing I remember from him is he was dripping. I remember he dressed somewhere. Probably last year's Crunchyroll Awards. I just looked clean. So I hate the man.
Yeah, this year they had like some kind of like, do you know what VTubers are?
No.
Like, so it's like YouTubers. So like you have like it's like a virtual version. So you have like an avatar of yourself, and you stream yourself. You stream the avatar, and then like a normal stream. But like you're not actually recording yourself. You're recording the avatar, and like it mimics your movements and stuff like that. So that's what they were doing for this year's Crunchyroll award. It was very strange, but I guess this is like the new movement. Like if you look it up, like it's quite popular. VTubers. But yeah,
That's kind of sick though, because
Yeah, sounds cool.
I've heard a lot of VTubers because of like anime related people that I follow.
onto the next category, best girl. So the nominees for this one: Kaguya, Shinomiya, Sayaka, Kanamori, Aizokun, Chizuru Mizuharu, Rent a Girlfriend, Noi from Doro Hedoro, Katharina Klaus, and Abigail Jones from Great Pretender. Hey, speak on that Doro Hedoro, because I didn't watch that.
Oh, Noi.
She's the muscly lady, innit?
Yes, she was amazing. I just loved her, bro. I can't even explain how I love her, but I just love her. She's amazing. Independent, muscle, beautiful queen that does what she does. And yeah, she's amazing. That's all I can say.
Okay. I mean, I haven't watched it,
but to be fair, I don't think I would give her that, even though I love her so much. But I felt like she kind of worked better as like a partner to the other character. I forgot his name for the moment.
Well, the lizard.
Just great together. Not the lizard. The Noi is the muscle girl. She was with the other guy with the heart head.
Cayman,
yeah.
Is that his name?
Cayman was a lizard, but she wasn't with him.
Oh, she wasn't with him. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know any of the characters.
Nikaido was with.
Okay.
Yeah, but Noi was the muscle girl with silver hair. She's amazing. She's a beast. I don't think anyone can beat her. She's just amazing. She's overpowered, but down to earth as well. And she's cute, but also scary. She's just a complete character. But I think she worked better as a team rather by herself, because most of the time she wasn't a team. But Kaguya is just different.
Kaguya is elite, but before we talk about Kaguya, I want to talk about Katharina Klaus, because I don't think anyone watched My Next Life.
Next one, right?
Yeah. Did you watch it?
No, I didn't watch it.
So basically, it's like an isekai. So she dies in the real world, and she gets reincarnated as a villain protagonist in a otome game. So it's like one of them princess games where like you have to go around and talk to like the guys, like a dating sim. And like, she's one of the funniest protagonists that I've seen so far. Well, last year actually. Like she be so stupid, and like just the things she'll be thinking, because basically in the game the villainess, like, she'll die if like at the end of the protagonist's routes. So since she's been reincarnated into that character, she's trying to do all these things to avoid making herself die. But like she changes so many things that it ends up like all the characters end up liking her, but she's still out here thinking that that they're trying to kill her. So she's trying to devise all these plans, like, okay, if they try and kill me, I'm gonna become a farmer and move out of this place.
This sounds amazing. I might watch it.
You need to watch it, because like she's too funny. Like,
sounds comedy. It sounds like comedy, bro.
She's climbing trees, and she's supposed to be like one of these nobles as well. And her mom's always trying to get onto her, because she's like nothing like what a proper like lady should be. So I mean, Katharina, I would vote for her, but like Kaguya is just like she's funny, and she's got like other, like, I guess, deeper parts to her, like with her family and
backstory. It's unfair, basically.
It is unfair. Like Kaguya is just OP. She's elite
But I think
character.
Kaguya is too obvious, man. I love Kaguya.
Flashback.
We're overcomplicating things, and yet again, Kaguya, she is a trash human being. I'm gonna repeat this every time. What do you mean? Oh, like you're surprised? She's trash. She wanted to be consoled over her trashness, because she realized she was a trash human being.
End of flashback.
She's definitely
No,
a
you
queen,
don't. You don't love
obviously
Kaguya.
I've been okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been in and out of love with her, but recently I hated her. Of course, like you can check my record. I have said a lot of scandalous things about Kaguya, but I do also appreciate her. but I don't appreciate her enough to say she wins, man. I'll definitely give it to Abigail. Like, like I just did.
You see the agenda? Tell me there's not an agenda there. Abigail's
There's
cool
no
though.
agenda, fam. Give it to Abigail.
She's cool. I liked her backstory. Like, she's a cool character. She is a cool character, but not better than Kaguya. But I mean,
No way. Obvious choice.
if it was Cynthia or
Fam,
Mei,
Kaguya's the obvious pick.
I'll be
Let's
surprised
not be
if she doesn't win
obvious.
this.
Let's be different.
let's be different. Well, you can be different because Kaguya won. So
Let's go. As it should be.
sorry to say.
No, she definitely deserves that, man.
Yeah, Kaguya, I mean, like, the crown was already on her head when she got nominated, in my opinion.
Yeah. One-sided. Majority vote.
Yeah, I definitely voted for her. Right, so we did Best Girl, now we're doing Best Boy. So we have Shoyo Hinata from Haikyuu.
My goat.
Yeah. Cayman
It's
from...
gonna be very one-sided for me. I think you know what I'm gonna choose.
Yep, Ed's got Hinata.
Yeah, I'm gonna write if he doesn't win. But then again, it depends who else is on the list.
We got
Can't
Cayman from Doro Hedoro. Satoru Gojo, Jujutsu Kaisen, which doesn't really make sense because he's a man, but I'm not gonna
Best
say
man.
anything.
I'm sure it's Kaiman.
Oh, is he? Okay, I didn't know that.
That's
So.
a fully grown man. Gang member as well. Yeah.
I hope he wins now. Okay, Legosi from B Stars. Man's a wolf, so but
Man said a whole animal, man.
It's the only category, best animal, so they can win.
yeah, yes sir. Aguero Kun from Tower of God.
I love him. I love him so much, but I don't know.
Oh, you're getting conflicted now, aren't you?
It's a good list. It's a good list.
And Anos Foldy
Kun is
Gold.
wavy, man.
He is wavy. Nah, Kun, like his theme in the anime is so clean. Like it's probably my favorite track.
Guy's cold. In the web, he's been my favorite character for the longest time, except for my princess agenda.
Yuriha, that's the best character in the webtoon.
Of course, is the princess, the queen, the one and only.
Sounds like an agenda to me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's not an agenda when it's the truth. Keep on speaking it.
Sounds like so when I try to bring my truth, people say agenda, but when somebody else brings
False
their
prophet.
truth,
It's different for us.
no agenda is.
It's different. It's different for us.
Nah, I feel hard done.
Oh, I'm sorry, brother.
Man feels hard done, man.
Yeah, it's the same.
And then the last person nominated was Anos Foldy Gold from Misfit Demon King Academy. Anyone watch that apart from me?
That's a nope.
I think I
for
did.
me.
What? It's just a few episodes though. So.
Okay, alright, so let's discuss. So Ed, you obviously want Hinata to win. What about you,
Sure.
Joe?
Kun or Legoshi because obviously I feel like that's I'm a prisoner of the moment, and because I've been enjoying B-Star so much recently, he's flown up in that category. But Kun, he was giving me vibes for the whole season. For the whole season, he was hella entertaining, cold. His swag so clean. Everything about him was intriguing. Like he was masterful. Like his performance. I say him, but you get what I mean.
Yeah, I hear you. Nah,
There's nobody else that really stands out.
Okay,
Because you don't watch Haikyuu.
that's true. Listen, Hinata went through his most important arc in the series for me. Like that Bull arc is probably my favorite arc in the entire series, and I've read the whole thing. Like it's just so character driven. Just him when you see him at his lowest point when he's realizing like where he needs to go to grow further is not playing further, but like thinking outside the box and looking at the other aspects of the game to improve himself, and like him having the drive to observe people, ask the questions to the rival players who he's competed against and adapts, open his mind. And you just see in the second part of the season, you see how that's helped him as a player and how it'll probably help him continuing on in the later seasons when they get adapted. So I'll definitely pick Hinata because he's a great guy, man. I'm telling you, he's great.
I think for the anime, and obviously we've read the manga.
You sold me on it.
We know more, but That bubble app was so good. The way he was learning from everyone. He's like, no, I'm not great on anything. You want me to sweep? I'm gonna sweep, but let me just watch as well, so I can actually learn and be good at this game. He didn't want to be like a weapon, and he wanted to be his own person using a weapon, if that makes sense. So I don't know. There's something about sports anime and main characters. Just I can't.
Definitely.
Unless your name is like Luffy or maybe Ichigo, you're hardly in my top 5 when you're a main character. Come look at Naruto. I'm like, it's cool, but it's not even my top 10 for favorite characters in his own series. But Hinata, constantly in the top 5, arguably in the top 3 for me. I mean,
I think he's in my top 3 too.
Hinata is just he's so good. He's so good. He's so lovable. There's no point in the series I'm like, what the hell are you doing? And you feel his pain, you feel his joy. Yeah, it's easy choice for me. I'm not gonna.
Because I feel like it's definitely a cheat though, because of how popular Q is and how I can tell the passion you guys have for this character. And I know this is just not a one-off or two-off. Every high Q reader and watcher basically sounds the same as all of you guys sound the same. So of course he's gonna win. Like, who else is gonna win?
He put in serious work. He put in the shift this season. But
exactly.
Let me be, I guess, a bit more impartial.
What do you think, Daniel? He was a standard character this season in Haikyuu.
Yeah, he was. He made one of the most important plays in the Ozaki match towards the end. Like, the play he made literally probably changed the result of the match, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because if he didn't make that move there, like, they probably would have lost.
Exactly. I mean, apart from my agenda, I think he was obviously the best character. But this season, Kageyama came close because Kageyama is always the MVP. But Hinata was just leagues above everyone else.
Yes. Before I announce the result, I want to give an honorable mention to Anos Voldikord, because he's think of Saitama, but he knows he's strong, and he's cocky about it too. So basically,
the first 2 episodes was good. It was enjoyable.
In the first episode, right? So this guy, he was the Demon King 1,000 years ago. He got reincarnated into a baby, and then he knows this, right? And he fights against this guy, and he kills him, brings him back up to life again, kills him again, and keeps doing it until the guy gives up.
Wow.
It was crazy.
Yeah, that's rude.
From confidence to complete terror and begging him. It was so good. He's like, really? You want to go there? It's like,
that's torture, man.
Bring you back to kill you.
He's built different. Man was someone killed him, but he said, "Did you think because you killed me, I would die?" I just started creasing.
Hey, he's wavy. Hey, do you know how confused I would be if I was fighting? I'm like, what do you mean? If I killed you, that means you're dead, my G. That means you're gone. You can't be telling me that.
Listen, I was finished.
That's jokes.
From the first 3 episodes, what made me laugh as well, when he was a baby, was speaking, they were like, what the hell is going? It was funny. I need to finish that. It was comedy.
It's a good series. It doesn't take itself too seriously, and that's what makes it good. It's not trying to think it's one of these super mysterious series. No, it's just fun, and it knows it. That's one of the advantages.
It looked like a harem though, so I was a bit because first 2 episodes, how many girls with him already? 2? Wait, what? This man's quick.
He put in work. What can I say? But yes.
But yeah, he's a great character. It's a good list. I think this is the best list. But every character of them, makes sense. Makes sense.
But the winner?
I think Gojo's the obvious choice, because I think was the biggest thing.
What, for the winner?
I want Hinata to win, obviously, but Gojo was just...
Oh, so you think Gojo might edge out Hinata?
No.
Hinata.
I don't think he's done enough. He doesn't have enough relevance as much as you guys had. You've had multiple series.
Then he might win it for this year, but Hinata, easy.
And the winner is Hinata Shoujo. Let's go.
Let's go.
Who would have thought?
My young boy.
Who would have known? I didn't see that coming, I was so blindsided.
Wow.
I'm so blindsided by that choice.
I'm shocked.
I'm excited for this one, man. I want to thank everyone who voted for Hinata. God will bless you. You have everything you deserve in life.
Yes, sir.
That was great. I'm enjoying this so far.
Yeah, very good choices. Apart from the best fight scene, that was a bit higgy, but very solid so
Yeah, that was
far.
very fraudulent.
Outrageous.
The fight scene one, frauds.
Right. Best director. So this is the one where you felt like the way the anime was arranged, I guess, was really packaged well. So the nominees are Keep Your Hands Off Aizoken again, Decadence, Jujutsu Kaisen, Great Pretender, Kaguya, and Tower of God. So this one's a bit harder for me because I don't really know how I would judge it.
What they're looking for, yeah. I mean, the easy option for me is Great Pretender, because if you look at it structurally, different arcs was good, but I don't know if that's what I'm looking for. But that's my vote anyway.
Okay. What about you,
I
Jean?
did finish Keep Your Eyes Off Aizoken, so I don't know.
Okay.
If it did good, so I can't say that. But, yeah.
See, I kind of went like the opposite way because I was thinking maybe Great Pretender, but I was thinking maybe they're looking for a director that is doing something that we don't usually see in anime and taking a direction that was unique, and a very unique approach would be Decadence. Decadence was probably the most unique series of that whole year, like with its content, with its story, with how it went about empowering its protagonist, and it was one of the best female protagonists of the year as well. I just feel like Decadence, because of how different it was, deserves to win. I feel like the rest of the shows I've seen before, like some variant of it.
Makes sense.
I didn't see Aizoken, so I can't really speak too much on it, but the only one I'd really argue is for Kaguya, because the way the studio really packaged that show is, you can tell they go the extra mile. Like during, I think it was episode 7, when they had that whole little sequence when it was just a different animation style, like they went into that shoujo scene. Like, you don't see other shows doing that kind of thing, going that extra mile. And you can tell like the way, like, I guess how the director's his vision, I think it's a man, his vision, I feel like is executed well within that whole season, in my opinion. But I think apart from Kaguya, I think I'd go for the Aizoken because of, like, I guess what they were trying to do. I think maybe they were testing out different animation techniques and stuff. I'm not too knowledgeable on that, but I think Aizoken and Kaguya would have been my picks.
Yeah.
To be honest, I haven't even seen Aizoken.
I saw 3
So I
episodes.
can't even talk
It was
about it
good.
too much.
It was enjoyable. It was just that I was watching other stuff as well. But if I watched more, maybe, but I didn't watch enough, so I can't really confidently say that. So, Great Pretender for me.
And the winner is Keep Your Hands Off Aizoken.
Oh, look at them. They're shining. Do you know what? I'm going to have to watch this now because that's 2 awards. And the way that, it felt like it went low-key under the radar for me personally. But if a lot of people are loving this series like that, and it wasn't like trending or doing the most online, then it might be worth venturing into this world, you know. I'm going to have to put on the list. Yeah, you know them ones.
I hear that. I think I need to finish it. I think I got like 3 episodes in, but I fell off like I normally do.
It gets like that.
It does. Life happens, but anyway. Next category is best score, so best OST, in other words. And in this one we had Tower of God, Great Pretender, Beastars, Aizoken again, God of High School,
Oh my days.
Japan Sinks 2020. I don't think any of us watched that last one.
I watched like an episode.
That thing, you know.
Oh, you watched it?
I didn't watch
This
it.
one
I
episode.
had people being traumatized. I was like, yeah, I'm watching that.
Oh, okay. I've been told it's quite bad, so I think maybe we should stay away. But OSTs, which from these
Wait,
choices?
Was Great Pretender nominated?
Yeah, it was. It was.
Thank God.
Yeah. That was a bop. That was a true bop.
I agree.
Yeah, that's my choice.
That's my choice as well, because, like, bro, they had so many good tracks. Like, in the Snow of London, I always be talking about this arc. Like, that song that they were using
Top 3 arc last
was
year.
good.
Yeah, all the jazz scores and the vibes it was giving off, it was definitely different, and it didn't feel out of place, because sometimes anime openings are so out of place. Like, you know, they're just trying to get a banging opening that everybody will vibe to, but it doesn't actually sync with the story. It doesn't sync with the characters. It doesn't sync with the image that it has. But The Great Pretender, like, it syncs so well. Like, it got you ready. I remember I popped that on, never skipped the opening. Just pure vibes. Got me ready for the episode.
That thing, bro.
Trust me.
I was dancing to the ending. That was that Freddie Mercury. Shout out to him, man.
That was good ending, yeah.
Oh, different. But saying that, Beastars is also different, and that was the season 1 one, innit?
Yeah, but that's it's OST. It's OST, so like the soundtracks you'd hear like during the episode, like.
Yeah.
Okay, true. If it was just open, I'll say Beastars, but because it's everything, definitely Great Pretender, because the music was just hitting. Like, the music was just special.
They had rap, they had soul.
Diverse as well.
Agreed, but the winner for this category was the Tower of God.
What?
What do you mean, bro? Did you read that wrong? Are you sure?
No, it says Tower of God, my guy.
They were disrespecting my.
I'm not trying to disrespect Tower of God, but I can't remember the OST like that.
I only remember Kun's theme, and that's it.
I can remember Great Pretender. Was it good?
Kun's theme is the only theme I remember, but I didn't watch it after like episode 4ish.
I watched the whole thing.
Okay, that means it wasn't memorable.
I was complaining about the opening already, because it's like, what was that?
That opening was whack, I believe. I can't actually remember.
It's not remember. You can't remember anything. The guy's walking with a bed chasing him or something. That was it. So I don't know. They just wanted to give it they just want to give it. Oh my god. Yeah. Let me not because I can't remember. So let me not say anything like disrespectful. But it feels like they just wanted to give it an award.
Because you know, even if you can't remember a series and how it went, like if it was really impactful, it stays with you. Like shows like The Great Pretender and Beastars, like I can't even like say specifically what I remember, but I still remember that it was impactful enough for me to remember, you know, me to recall it. But Tower of God, nah, I can't. Apart from the fighting scenes and that, I don't. There was nothing special about the score. There was nothing special about the soundtrack.
Even the opening was So when you talk about OSTs, you obviously talk about greats like Naruto, Bleach, even One Piece. You know, you remember like
everyone knows the world's most strongest. Like that's iconic. Like I can just say that and you already know it.
Yeah. So the tune comes to your head. Some people remember the names, but Tower of God, for the life of me, I can't remember anything. All I remember is the opening wasn't good. That's all I remember when it comes to OST. I can't remember the ending. I don't even know if it had an ending.
It probably did, but I don't remember. But let's, I guess we'll leave that behind since that was quite disappointing.
I didn't put Attack on Titan. That would have been an easy win as well.
I don't think Attack on Titan was on any of the nominees.
I think it was just too early, maybe.
Yeah. Alright, so best opening. So we got Wild Side by Ali for Beastars. Keep Your Eyes Off, Eyes Open. Jujutsu Kaisen's Kai Katten by Eve. GP, Great Pretender, Daddy Daddy Do, Kaguya, Phoenix, Burnout Syndrome, Haikyuu. I think that last one, that was the one I would have picked, or was it Beastars? I am very
conflicted. That was a great list. Great Pretender, Haikyuu, Beastars.
Do you know what tough is? Because we know that the Daddy Daddy Do, that's a banging opening. Come on,
it's
that's
a banger,
actually a whole bop.
But I got Haikyuu and Beastars off of it. We do be bopping, I can't lie.
What about Jujutsu Kaisen?
I like that one too,
but
there's something different about that Haikyuu opening.
I like it.
I mean, Panda running is iconic.
I think so.
It's true, but the Beastars opening, what it did, like with the it was stop motion. That's unique.
That was good.
You don't see that.
I remember
the Beastars was different.
Very memorable. I think it might win. You know, I think people might be expecting Jujutsu Kaisen, but Beastars might sneak it. But Haikyuu as well. I'm very confident. I don't know. I don't mind anyone winning.
Yeah, they were all great picks.
Beastars,
only thing I want to say is that Kakoshi Goto was robbed. Its opening should be here.
Which one?
What's it? Kakoshi Goto.
Facts.
If you've seen the opening, you understand, because that opening was flames. It was beautiful. The song, great. The visuals, like the whole how it was arranged, great, and it should have been on this list. I guess all the songs, I haven't seen the Aizoken one, I don't remember it, Like they're all solid, but I really do feel like.
The Izuku one was good. I think. I
can't dispute that, sir.
It was because people were just like saying how it was good. The animation as well was just different.
No,
I won't say good. I think it was just they basically did everything different, and it was a good kind of different. So I don't think it deserves to win.
But the winner was Beastars.
Not bad.
Hey, no, they deserve to win that. Yeah. I can't even hate. There's like that opening was very. Yeah, basically the way everybody like enjoyed that opening, like it had to win, man. I loved it.
Yeah, I just remember the first episode. It was just different. I was like, yes, I'm confused, but I love it. I mean, the opening was good. The episode itself was amazing. You know, he's like, what's going on? Is he bad? Is he good? Who is the main character? That first episode was really good, and the main reason for that was the opening, because it was just different.
Eases you into the show.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you just know that you're gonna like the show just based on that. Like I always say it, especially my Korean dramas. I was like, if I don't like the opening, I'm not watching that show.
Oh, you're a Korean drama man.
I'm a K-drama guy. Because for some reason, if I don't like the opening sequence, I just don't like the show for some reason. But if I do, then I like it. It's just weird. Obviously, it's different from anime, but like a perfect example is Tower of God. But the opening was good. It was really good.
Okay.
I feel like openings are so it's hard to get it wrong, so I don't understand how people get it wrong.
Because it's hard to get wrong. Yeah. I've never said.
But everybody, a lot of people make banging openings. But if you flop, it's bad.
Tower of God was bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was pants.
Like some people are like, okay, it's not the greatest, but it's not bad. But Tower of God was like, yeah, this is not it. I remember when they did that, I was like, oh, they're just testing it. They're gonna give us a real one when it comes out. They're like, oh no, that's it. I was like, what?
No, sir.
What did he say? What? I was very confused. Oh, yeah.
Alright, so we had best opening sequence, and now we're doing best ending sequence. So
this one's gonna be easy.
Got Lost in Paradise, Jujutsu Kaisen, Great Pretender for Great Pretender, Night Running for Brand New Animal, the Dorohedoro ending, No Name, okay. Welcome My Friend, Millionaire Detective, and Last Dance for Inspector. Well, I think we all know
Dorohedoro one was really good. I really liked it, but yeah, Lost in Paradise was just hands down.
Yeah, that opening that ending is a bop. It's just a whole vibe. Like just everything about it is like
it's on my playlist.
The paint kind of like the way they animated it was like unique, like especially with like how the episodes were. So you'd have the episode and then it just go to the end and it was just like a completely different world kind of thing.
Vibe, yeah. Yeah, his thing with Junpei, then he's like, "Oh, Lost in Paradise." And I've been doing that pose, you know.
Hey, you gotta hit that.
I'm finished.
I love it. I mean, there are a few endings that I love, because sometimes I just skip endings, which is sometimes I shouldn't be doing that because there's some great endings. But Wind in Naruto and this one, for some reason those two just come to mind every time. But Wind from Naruto is just, I don't know. I think it's the first ending or the second. You haven't listened to it. It's just amazing. Then
wait, repeat that again. Wind from Naruto.
Wind.
Okay.
Wind from Naruto.
I'll look it up. But yeah, the
like
one.
Me and my sister sing it like almost on a daily basis. It's just catchy, amazing. And Lost in Paradise just gave me that vibe as well. Like me and my sister singing it, they were doing the pose. Yeah.
I'll be singing Great Pretender because that one's in English, so I don't have to be focusing on the pronunciation of the words. I'll be screaming that one.
I say I'm singing it. We're just in Lost in Paradise. Then mumbling the rest.
Yeah, Great Pretender was probably my second favorite on that list because that song be hitting. I can't lie.
Yeah.
But the obvious winner won. Lost in Paradise did win. Jujutsu Kaisen, first award so far.
Surprise. Can
it win any more? Who knows? Right, so we got
fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed indeed. We got Best Fantasy up next. So ReZero Season 2 Part 1.
I wonder what's gonna win this one.
Dragon Quest, Decadence, Ascendance of the Bookworm, Dorohedoro, and Tower of God.
Okay, see, Decadence and Dorohedoro came out in the wrong year. I'm sorry. This is very unfair to them because obviously from Decadence, what you guys saying is amazing, and Dorohedoro is my baby. But ReZero, hands down.
It did do bits.
If it doesn't win, I'm gonna write that. Because for some reason, ReZero didn't get nominated for so many stuff. I don't know if you guys noticed.
Same, I did notice.
Like, what why? But yeah, ReZero.
Any thoughts for Joe? I know you don't like ReZero, so this should be interesting.
Wait, actually, ReZero. ReZero, keep quiet, please.
No, he has a voice.
Do you know, okay, I don't like ReZero. But I do have to agree with what you guys said. Like, the thing is, because the reason I don't like it isn't because it's not good. I just don't like it. I know it's good. When I've watched it, and I'm like, this is actually good. But like, you know, I have my agenda against Subaru, and he's just a character I've come to despise. So it just locks off any kind of conversation for me. You know what I mean? But yeah, I can give it to them.
And the quote of the pod is forever gonna be, "It's trauma. Get used to it."
Yo, when you said that, hey, I was very
When
questionable.
you do it on a day-to-day basis, you should be used to it.
Donnie said you should get used to dying. I said, wow.
At this point,
Is this where we're going now?
We're not having this conversation again, Rizal. Let's move on.
Yeah, you know what?
That's wild.
You're gonna be mad
Bro,
because you're gonna be mad because ReZero won. Yeah, best fantasy. Let's go.
Oh my days, you might do me dirty, man. I feel like Subaru.
Oh, you feel like the person. That's self-hate then, isn't it?
That's self-hate.
Okay. Enough of that. Best comedy now. So we got Kaguya, Aizoken, Villainess, Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle, Kagoshi Goto, and Misfit of Demon Academy.
But that sounds funny as hell, but I didn't watch it, so
it was funny. I was creasing every week. It probably is as funny as Kaguya, in my opinion. I don't know.
Oh wow.
And Demon Academy is funny, but for like the wrong reasons.
I was laughing at that.
Because of the protagonist and some of the stuff he be saying.
Well, Kaguya, obviously, I'm guessing.
Honorable shout out to Kagoshi Goto.
You see Sleepy Princess? I watched a couple clips.
Oh, you watched it?
It's on my list. It's on my to-do list because that does look jokes. Like, I watched one episode, didn't fully get into it because I had so much things to watch. But it looks, if I gave it the full attention I know it deserves, I know it would a very like funny comedy. Kakashi Goto was very jokes. It was very unique, like the premise wise. And obviously I have to give another shout out. I feel like I do this all the time to man like Dan for putting me on to this series, man. Because
Goto is a funny guy. He's a funny guy. And Hime, that's my princess, man.
One of the best dads.
Their relationship is so good. And the show is funny, but unfortunately it did not win. Kaguya won. But I'm not mad because Kaguya is jokes. Shout out to Ishigami.
I'm not mad either, man. I said shout out.
The goat one.
That scene is too funny. I'm sorry. That French episode, bro.
That's one of my favorite comedy like episodes ever. I mean, just every episode of I always say, you don't want comedy, watch that. But that episode had me creasing so much. Oh, yeah. You like Kaguya? I don't know for you, bro.
Yeah, I'm worried. Like, how can you not like this? Okay, maybe that's hyperbolic.
You watch Kaguya, it's like
uncultured
saying stuff is trash. How can you watch Demon Slayer and say it's trash? You watch Kaguya and say it's not funny, and you watch God of High School and say it's good. Very weird. You're different.
Yeah, that opinion would be very strange to me. I don't know how I'd be able to understand them.
No, it would be. Like, if you look at Kaguya and how it's such an easy watch and it's something that is easy to relate to, like universally. It's such a universal show and the comedy is universal. So if you dislike that show, like, it puts you in the top 1% of people who don't understand humor. Like, that's the only way.
Like, bro. Like, automatically, I don't think...
You just don't understand humor.
We're not going to vibe already, because Sobi says it's different because it's a different specific type of comedy. So I understand if you don't like it or not. But Kaguya is funny no matter who you are. I think.
No matter.
It's like watching Dave Chappelle and say it's not funny. Are you dumb? What? That's the goal right there.
I'm like,
talk heavy,
man.
But yeah.
I'm praying for those lost souls who don't find Kaguya funny. I'm praying for you guys.
One day they'll find their
way. God gives you a sense of humor one day.
Okay, next category. Best drama. My Bag. Fruits Basket Season 2. Great Pretender.
I guess that's gonna win.
Japan Sinks 2020. Sing Yesterday for Me. Beastars and Somali and the Fourth Spirit. And you guys already know
I need
me.
to watch that. I didn't watch that. I'm sad.
I needed to watch that as well. Oh.
Yeah.
I like Great Pretender, but sorry, man. You already know where I'm at.
Fruit basket
I'm
guy.
in my basket, bro.
Yeah, literally. Beastars, and that was unfair because I feel like Fruit Basket is going to win because the praise that show has been getting, obviously from
They're
them
definitely winning, man.
and someone else and other people.
You need to watch it. Trust
Great
me.
Pretender. I want Great Pretender to win, but I feel like I have a sneaking suspicion Daniel was just too happy. So
I'm just happy because it should have been nominated for more
Man said-
categories, bro.
But man said he can tell by your happiness that they definitely won. That's funny.
Okay, I definitely fumbled that one. It did win. I should have tried to be more neutral, bro. That's the only one. That's the only award it got, bro.
oh, that's true. No characters, best girl, best.
Exactly.
They didn't even get nominated for that.
Exactly. So we got one in the bag.
Russell won in the
I'm happy.
bag.
I keep want something.
Russell
I'm happy for that.
secured the W in that.
Like when your agenda gets a award, you're always happy. So I can feel this joy.
Okay. I'm gonna do these next two as like one. So we got best protagonist and best antagonist. So for protagonist, the nominees are Katarina, Natsume, Yuji, Anos, and Hinata. And for antagonist, it's Sakuna, N from Dorohedoro, Rachel from Tower of God, Akito, Fruits Baskets, Echidna, ReZero, and Overhaul from my MHA. So let's do protagonist first. Who do you think won?
Hinata, obviously.
Okay.
Number 2 in the bag.
And for antagonist, Ed?
Rachel, because I hate her.
Right,
she did a very good job of making me hate her. But I feel like people are not going to vote for her.
Wow.
Oh, Sakuna's going to win, isn't it?
And Rizzo?
I feel like Sakuna's not even
He's not exactly. He's not even an antagonist at this point.
Not yet. It's not an antagonist. Yeah, it had like 2.
What has he done? He's done nothing.
It's just the presence.
He got his
But
fingers
to be fair,
eaten.
Rachel should win because Rachel was hated by everyone. It's not like Gabby that people like. Like this is heavily so. But if you like Rachel, I'm looking at you different. I'm sorry.
I know somebody who likes Rachel.
Cool.
Hey, we're rushing them right now. He's wearing their location, man.
Do not say yourself.
No, I don't. No, I don't care for Rachel. Like, I don't like. The thing is, I'm trying not to hate her because like she's just such a trash person. I don't want to waste my time on her. You know, that's how I feel with Rachel.
Because she doesn't have
that's
this
deeper
kind of,
than hate.
Because I think it was you I was talking to on Twitter. I was like, yeah, Gabby is so beautifully written so far. Like you understand both sides. Rachel, I don't understand. If you like Rachel, I just think you're manipulative and just evil.
I see Rachel and I'm just like, okay, you I just laugh at what she does. I'm just like, okay, cool, you got it. Like I don't care what you do, but I just don't want to see you right at this point.
The only thing I give props to her, she's really smart. She's very calculated. I won't say smart, but very calculated. But apart from that,
she's a bitter individual. When I saw her push Bam, I was like, wow, that's crazy.
She faked a whole she should win that easy.
Yeah, but before
Do you know how long it took for me to personally recover from that? That push. I'm still recovering, man. Hey, bruh, I'm broken. I was so broken. I was like, what did I just witness? And why?
Rough.
Bucci called me, was like, what? She's like, I feel sorry for her. I remember when we were talking, we was have a call, we talk about stuff, webtoons and stuff like that. We were complaining about how another is just, John is being like a menace. Then it's like, oh yeah, talk about another menace. Rachel was like, what? I felt sorry for her. I was like, yeah, that's I never understood that from the beginning. She just up and left with no explanation. She looked angry when Ban was, it's like, yeah. So I expected the push, and I expected the betrayal, not the push, obviously. But I did expect her to fake everything, like everything. Then I was reading the webtoons, I was like, what in the world? But yeah, he felt sorry for her. I was like, ha. Yeah.
And that's pain. That is pain. Okay, so Rajel, who do you have for winning these two categories for protagonist and antagonist?
So for protagonist, I'm being very subjective here, taking who I really wanted to win, and that's Natsume. She was I doubt she will win, but because of how low key that series was, I don't feel like a lot of people got into that series a lot, and the hype around that series wasn't as much as you would expect. Even though that the people who did watch it, like there was a lot of people who gave it raving reviews and said how like top quality this series was, but I know it's not going to win, man. For Antagonist, I would have to say Rachel as well, because of how, the Antagonist group is not really a strong category this year. Like, just looking at it, it's not strong at all.
I mean, compared
But
to
Rachel,
last year, so it's not.
facts.
It's no
There's not really a lot to choose from. But Rachel, when I say like Rachel had me feeling ways that I didn't know I would feel. Like I was so confused, lost, and because of how I think the reaction was increased because of how we know Bam is such a naive individual. So who would want to purposely hurt that guy? Like, who in the world would evil enough to hurt that guy? He's basically a baby, a child.
Literally,
she will push a baby.
Oh.
Unless he's packed.
I'm telling you, the only other person that gives me this kind of anger in my body, just because I finished it, was some Star vs. Forces of Evil. Mina, I don't understand that character, bro.
Oh, Mina, yeah, she's trash. We'll talk about that another day, though. We'll talk about that another day, definitely.
Daniel, I need to talk to you about, Even Moon, I was so confused with Moon. It's like, what a 360. I was starting to like you. It's like, let's not.
Yeah. Well, I'll just say my picks quickly. So I would have wanted Hinata to win, although I do like Natsume, so I might have voted for her too. And for Antagonist, gotta be Akito. That's a terrorist right there. I mean, if you watch the show, you understand why they're terrorists. But for the protagonist, the winner was Katarina Klaus from Villainess. What a shocker!
Oh.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she won. Katarina Klaus. I don't know how she won, but she won.
Who voted for her?
She won over Natsume, Yuji, and Hanasa, and Anos.
Well, I'm
That's
happy
crazy.
for her, but I'm not angry, but I'm just surprised.
Yeah, I didn't expect that at all.
Led astray. What?
Bamboozled, led astray. Let's try out like too.
Hinata, my boy, that was an easy win.
I would have thought he would have won that. And then for Antagonist,
So you were guessing him up, but he's not even that great.
okay,
Because he didn't even win this.
okay.
Let him not
You know
speak,
what?
we shall.
Let's just ignore that. That's bait.
Because I'm gonna come to your yard and beat you up. I can't lie. That's what just now.
Yeah, you're only in the borough of London, Michelle. Don't forget that.
Exactly.
I'm dead.
2 trains and we're there. 2 trains and I'm there.
I'm finished.
And
I will behave myself from now on.
yes. Thank you. For best antagonist, Sakuna won, even though he shouldn't have won, because he did no antagonizing. He did no antagonizing.
No, bro. I just felt it in my bones. Rachel should have won because she did a great job of annoying everyone. I can't even think of anyone except from like Daniel's person that likes that character. And Sakuna hasn't done his evilness yet. I mean, if you read the manga, you'd be crying right now. But in the anime,
We're suffering in the manga right now, can't lie.
Tough pain.
Okay, so
I had a feeling he would win though.
yeah, it's a
I
shame.
thought it was a good suspicion. This is the one that, I don't understand how he won that.
Okay. Well, we're reaching the end of the episode, so it's only right that we finish with the climax of the awards, which is Anime of the Year. And the nominees for this category was Jujutsu Kaisen, Aizo-kun, Dorohedoro, Great Pretender, Beastars, and Appare Raman, which should not be on the list. I need to emphasize that.
What was that?
It shouldn't be on the list. That's what I'm telling you. It shouldn't be there. Like, you know them things where you see a line of people and someone's sticking out. That is Appare Raman is that person. It should not be there. It's a strong 6 out of 10.
Wait, ReZero is.
It's a fraud.
Wait, Haikyuu's not here either.
No.
See, you see what I'm saying, guys? Like, Haikyuu ReZero must not be a great
Shut up.
show or as great as people say.
I don't want to be
Like,
rude on this pod.
They're not even in the list.
That's bait. It's calm. Then I'll continue, please.
Listen, I'm vexed that Appare Raman is on this list, bro.
I
Like,
don't know what that is.
it should not be on the list, bro. I'm telling you, it should not be. It's okay. It's Wacky Racing. You know what Wacky Races are? You know, like
No.
The classic.
yeah.
that
So
show.
like in
The kid show.
back in the day, there was this like cartoon show where you get like all these characters from like your favorite cartoons, and they put them in cars and they race to a destination, and like
Oh, okay.
they can trip each other up. That was that's basically the simplified version of a para man, if I was to liken it to something. But yeah, it wasn't. They were trying to race to over America to win money, because basically the two main characters, they were in Japan, they fell asleep on a boat, and then they drifted all the way to America. So they're trying to get money to go back to Japan, blah blah blah. So he enters a race, builds his own car, and then like it's basically about their journey to get back to Japan. But it's also about like the race as well, because it's like one of them transcontinental races. And bottom line, it wasn't anime of the year good. That's what I'm saying.
See, all I heard from that explanation is they snubbed ReZero and IQ.
It's not. It's
That's
a
what I
6
heard
out of
from that
10.
explanation.
It's a strong 6 out of 10. There was like one twist where I was like, "Oh, raw, we're going there," and they didn't go there in the end. So
Wow.
Yeah, this made it easier. If ReZero was there, it would have been a lot harder, but this made it easier because it was either going to be Jujutsu Kaisen or Great Pretender.
yeah, I would have picked Great
It
Pretender.
wasn't anime of the year, like greatness, but yeah. I don't mind any of those two, but I'm going to lean forward to Jujutsu Kaisen because I've watched more of it. So back then it was a Great Pretender. Right now it's Jujutsu Kaisen.
And you, Joe?
Yeah, I hear that. Obviously, I agree with the Aparaman. That is, I think it got lost and found itself on this list, and someone should direct it where it belongs. You know,
I'm telling you, please.
but regarding the rest of the animes on that list, the standouts are definitely Jujutsu Kaisen and The Great Pretender. Dorohedoro was definitely very enjoyable, and I do think was a stand-up performer during the year and had a lot of love from the anime fan base. And likewise, so did Beastar. But the ones that really took over the conversation and was like trend setting is definitely Jujutsu Kaisen and The Great Pretender. And I feel like Jujutsu Kaisen will win, but for me, I do think Great Pretender needs to get its accolades and needs to get its praise.
Nice little speech there. And I think apart from Aparaman, all those shows on the list have a case to be anime of the year, but there can only be one winner, and that winner was it was Jujutsu Kaisen.
Drum roll and that.
Oh what? Oh,
Jujutsu Kaisen won. Can't be mad at it. Can't be mad at it.
I love it.
Hey, Mappa are gassed right now.
Yeah, I'm telling you. But yeah,
They said all those sleepless nights.
I mean, well, even the one that the directors didn't date on, they still got some awards on that, so they can't be complaining. But yeah, some of the shows though, it's a shame because Dorohedoro and Great Pretender was just, it's sad that they came out in the same year as Jujutsu Kaisen. It's like everything else when it comes to like next year with the awards for Attack on Titan, it's just bad. Any other thing came out when Attack on Titan came out. Same thing with like what happened with Yuri on Ice and Demon Slayer. Even though Yuri on Ice and Demon Slayer, well, when My Hero Academia was popping, it was just unfair because you're never gonna win anything else.
They want everything.
Yeah, but this year was a bit more
Balanced.
like balanced. Yeah, so I'm happy. I understand why people are happy with it.
Yeah,
The
quite
fight,
tame.
I think the most blasphemous one was the best fight though.
Yeah, we don't talk about that one, but any final thoughts before we close off for this episode?
I'm happy. ReZero got some shine. IQ got some shine, even though I thought IQ needed more. But Great Pretender, yeah, I'm happy, bro. I can't say anything just pissed me off except from the fight one. It was good.
And you, Joe?
Likewise. No,
They need more
likewise.
shows though. They need like when it comes to nomination, they need more people nominating. Like I feel like it was only like 5 nominations each time. It needs a longer nomination list, I think.
I agree with that.
Because they snubbed a lot of stuff. It's like, how is ReZero not? Yeah. But apart from that, it was good.
No. Like I was saying, likewise, I definitely agree with Ed. Like the choices generally were definitely some of the outstanding performance of that year, and I think Crunchyroll did a great job, especially in the pandemic, to still, because I heard the live stream was actually decent. Like I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it wasn't as cringy as last time.
I heard
last year was good.
so they I have to give them their shout outs, man. They did a good job to make it happen and make it as enjoyable as it can be, man.
Facts. And I think this year was pretty solid. I think I echo you guys' thoughts with the nomination thing. I don't think the number is an issue, more the amount of shows that they're mentioning, because like Great Pretender, Aizouken, they kept getting mentioned for like different categories where you could have just put a different show altogether rather than using the same one. But I mean, I'm not too mad at any of the results apart from like fight scene as we discussed. But yeah, okay, so this was episode 8 of the AK Mindset, trying to be more consistent for you guys, so hopefully you can expect an episode monthly, and then depending on how it goes, we might go bi-monthly, but we'll try and do the monthly thing for now, so don't get don't expect too much from us.
No high expectations, please.
But with the YouTube, check us out on YouTube too, because we're doing a lot of stuff on that. We're gonna try out a new thing, bi-monthly, 30 minutes unfiltered, just for you guys to listen to. We'll be talking about random things, so if you don't get enough from these podcast episodes, you can look forward to that. But yeah, it'll be Daniel signing off.
It's your boy Ed. Deuces.
Likewise, catch you guys in a bit.
Bye.
Adios.